Hi, guys. Welcome back. I just wanted to tell you kind of what to anticipate in the next week and a half as you prepare for the test, kind of give you a timeline of what would work best and how to really enter the test on a readiness that you are confident in. So, yesterday, Monday, May 4th, you should have received an email from the College Board with the list of the exams that you're signed up for, as well as your 8-digit test ID. That is something that you need to keep to yourself. Make sure you hold on to that. Don't share it with anyone because that is part of the security process to make sure that you are getting graded or scored based on your submissions. So that's something that you'll be putting on each item that you submit to all your AP tests, whatever tests you're taking. And it'll be used for login purposes and different things like that. So make sure that you know what times your tests are. Our AP Physics test is Thursday, May 14th at 3 p.m. in our time zone. So you want to log into it at least a half hour before. You'll get a countdown and but it starts for at the same time worldwide. So if you log in late, it's already started. It does not wait for you. So you want to get on there and have the countdown going to the point where it starts and then go with that timing. Also, yesterday they opened up a exam demo. This demo is just to get used to what it's going to look like, how to submit. There's 3 different options of submitting. I will do another video on how to do those options of submitting and what I'd suggest to do. But those are something that you can practice. It's like a 5 to 10 minute demo. It's not actual physics questions. It's just how do you submit? How do you watch a timer? How do you practice doing that? Figure out what technology works the best for you, whether it's a desktop or a laptop, an iPad, a phone, and how you want to end up submitting your things. All right. Between yesterday and May 12th, my suggestion is to continue preparing for the exam. The daily AP Physics YouTube live stream is excellent. They're going through different questions. They've been doing that for over a month, and this week, they're giving you a timed question and then reviewing it the next day. So they're really talking about how, and the questions that they're giving us are ones that are typical of the questions that you'll see on the test itself. I'm also going to give you some questions. I assigned one today, and I'll do a video of how you would solve that as well. The exam demo, you can do this as many times as you'll want to know what works best for you. So that's available. And you want to figure out different things as you practice and get ready to figure out where you're going to take the test, how you're going to make sure that you have Wi-Fi access, technology access. Make sure you don't have family members that are streaming or playing a lot of video games at the same time, so there's not an interruption in your internet access at the time when you are trying to submit a test, because that can really interrupt different things. So make sure you communicate with those around you where you're going to take it, how you need that time to be blocked off, and the privacy that you need, and make sure the environment is really good to do that. I would suggest doing the demo in the room that you intend to test in, just so you know that it works. I'd review course notes and summarize them. You can make an outline of the 7 units that we've done that are going to be covered on the test. Make formulas. We have the formula sheet, and I'm going to send out that to you guys so you can have a PDF of that, and you can print it out if you want to. And I'm going to do a little video on what kind of modifications I would do to that because of the different testing units that we're doing. So what to cross out, what you'll need to have. But this is an open notes, open book. So you can make summary sheets and different things. Do not use something that you're unfamiliar with. Do not try to go on the internet and look up things. You won't have the time for that. You need to use stuff that you're familiar with and that you understand. So summarizing that, making some additional reference sources on your own, is not a bad way to do it. Writing out formulas and figuring things out, concepts and stuff like that. All right. And then look over the resources provided by the College Board. I'm putting links to those on to Schoology. I'm trying to make sure that there are links on these video lessons and stuff too. So make sure you do that. Now the College Board has done this 5 steps to take before exam day. And that's this right here. And it's really nice. So if you look at these steps, review your contact information, make sure your email is getting the information. If you got the test ID, then you should be pretty good. Make sure your technology is working well. Practice the submissions on the demo. Gather what you need for each exam. Make sure you got the references. Make sure your calculator and any writing utensils and paper that you're going to use. And then 2 days before the test, you're going to receive your email or your e-ticket via email. You got your exam confirmation. That was what you should have gotten on Monday, but you should get a confirmation email or e-ticket on May 12th. So you want to look for that on May 12th, and it's pretty straightforward. It'll be just a code that you're going to put in. So you want to record that and be ready for that on May 14th when you actually take it. You can also access that ticket on my AP on the College Board site. The day before the exam, these are all my recommendations. Make sure you collect all the notes and reference materials you're going to use, any writing utensils, paper, calculator, and get everything set in the right spot that you know you're going to have to use so that you're not going to be panicking trying to find that the next day, the test day. Make sure that your environment, your room that you're going to be taking it in or wherever has enough lighting is comfortable and that you can feel good about taking it in there. Make sure you have Wi-Fi access. Make sure you have the privacy that you need to take the test and won't get interrupted. I'll do a Zoom meeting that day so we can touch base and see if you have any questions, last minute type things. So we can go over some stuff together if you want. Make sure you get a good night of sleep. This is not a test that you want to stay up late cramming for, because cramming for a year-long subject covering for 2 questions is not going to help. You have to have a decent understanding of it, and you do. We've covered this stuff. You guys have a very good understanding of the materials, but we don't know exactly what's going to be covered. So that's what makes it kind of nerve-wracking. All right. Make sure that you plug in and recharge any technology. If you're using battery-powered stuff or rechargeable stuff, make sure your batteries and your calculator are new enough and fresh enough that you're not going to have any issues there. So, and make sure any connections are good. Then with the demo, we have tried some practice sessions, and you should have, by that point in time, confirmed which method you're going to take to submit. There's going to be a cut and paste method. There's going to be a take a picture of your work on paper method, and there's going to be a just type it in method. So 3 different ways to submit. I would generally recommend practicing all 3. I think the paper taking a photo method with your iPad is the one I would tend to recommend, but it's not bad to practice all 3. Then there's a exam day checklist. I have a link on here, and it's a good little checklist that you can write in some information that you'll just be putting into the exam as you enroll in it. So it should be a nice little helpful document for you on exam day. On the day, the test is 3 p.m. So you don't want to sleep in until 2 and wake up. You want to get up early enough so that you're fresh and ready. You want to take some time to eat. You want to take some time to relax a little bit, but you also want to be ready. So make sure you confirm the exam day checklist is what you have. Okay, May 14th, day of the exam. The test is 3 o'clock p.m. So it's a good part of the day. You don't have to get up really early to do this, but you do want to get some good sleep and sleep in a little bit, but do not sleep in too late. I wouldn't go beyond noon. Get some food, some nutritious food, stay hydrated, make sure that you're refreshed and revived and ready for this. Check the exam day checklist, make sure you have everything that you need there, and then log in at least a half hour before the test. They'll have a countdown on screen that says when the test is going to start worldwide, so you don't want to push that to right before 3. While you're waiting, you can put your initials and your 8-digit ID on any items that you intend to submit. If it's a electronic document, you can type that in. If it's going to be pieces of paper that you take photos of, you can do that. If you need to, go to the bathroom, get ready, but be aware of the countdown. Then take the test. See, I got two problems on this test. One is a 25-minute problem. You get 30 minutes, 25 minutes plus 5 minutes of submission time. And the next problem is 15 minutes. So you get 20 minutes, 15 minutes plus 5 minutes of submission time. So this is something that you guys will rock. I know it. All right. After that, we're set. So a couple things. Do not hesitate to contact me. If you need some advice or if you have questions about what's going to be happening, call or text me if you really need it right away. My number is right here on the screen, 651-998-9478. If you want, I can initiate a Zoom meeting and we can do a face-to-face type of conference or go over some problems or cover some topics if you need. And if you don't need such urgent help, you can send me an email or a Schoology message. All right. I'm confident you guys are doing great. So we'll talk as we go here, but thanks for tuning in and we will talk in the next few days. Bye.